Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic and our Season of Mastery Warrior playthrough. We are in the Western Plaguelands today. I've been doing a little bit of grinding out here and in various places across Azeroth. Also stepped into a Blackrock Depths run just to kind of get my toes wet and learn the dungeon a little bit. We killed a few bosses, didn't do a complete run, but I did manage to get this ring. The Nagel Ring, I guess you would call it. 10 stamina. When struck in combat, it inflicts 3 arcane damage to the attacker, and it also increases our defense rating by 5. So yeah, pretty good tanking ring. And we got the Rock Golem Bulwark. 10 stamina, 10 arcane resist, and 10 nature resist. The big thing here is the 1994 armor, which was a lot more than our previous shield. So yeah, a couple of good pieces came out of the run. I'm not any closer to understanding the path that one is supposed to take through Blackrock Depths, but it was an enjoyable run. I'm gonna try lower Blackrock Spire, and as soon as I have a decent handle on it, that's probably when I'll make a video for it. I don't think it's fun to see me kind of flail about and not really know the pulls and not even know which way to go. So I'm gonna learn them a little bit first before I put anything up on the channel, because it's probably gonna be a pretty painful learning curve for me. I've not stepped foot in those dungeons since, well, it would have been probably 14 or 15 years. But yeah, today we are in Western Plaguelands, and there is an interesting quest here to do with the Scarlet Crusade. So we are all the way up here by the Northridge Lumber Camp, and you'll have to excuse my voice. I am currently in the grip of an illness, so kind of fighting that. Haven't quite lost my voice yet, but it's been congestion and nastiness for about the last 36 hours now. Let's see, we found Kirsta Deep Shadow here. I was sent as a scout to do some damage and gauge the strength of Hearthglen's defenses. Some people in the Alliance feel the little town has more than a historical importance. It's not my job to question what that importance is, but regardless, I'm in no shape to continue until I rest up. If you're willing, I'd pay handsomely for some help. Start south of here at their camp near the small bulwark they've set up. If you prove strong enough, maybe I could get your help with my main goal. So yeah, I'm interested to know what the main goal is. We have to come down here and kill some Scarlet guys. Which, you know, taking care of religious zealots, always a pretty good time. And in the spirit of full transparency, I've been experimenting with the Questy add-on, and that was actually how I found this quest to begin with. So I'm thinking for future playthroughs, since we've done the quest now without any assistance, any future playthroughs I do, including the Horde SOM playthrough, I'm definitely going to use Questy, at least to see where the quest pickups are on the map. Now it has a lot of options, so we don't have to use it to track our quest objectives or anything like that if we don't want to. But I want to at least know where to pick up quests, because I feel like oftentimes I leave a lot behind just out of sheer ignorance. And it's really going to be more enjoyable to me if in future playthroughs we can get all the little quests like this that would otherwise fall by the wayside and I would never get to see them. So yeah, that's kind of the plan going forward. Oh, these guys are in combat with me for some reason. What did I do to tick them off, I wonder? Doesn't matter, let's try to get out of here. They have Dazed Us in their first hit, which is rather unlucky. There we go. But yeah, so I flipped it on, played with some of the settings, and took a look at some of the maps we were in. And yeah, Questy was able to help me find this quest, and a couple of others that I've done. So I really enjoy that feature of it. And we're definitely gonna check it out in the Horde playthrough, which we will probably be doing as soon as this character hits 60. We will likely be starting up a Horde character. I haven't definitively nailed down a class yet. But I did decide that it's probably going to be a healer. So the main contenders are going to be Tauren Shaman and then Undead Priest. So if you guys want to give any input on that, I would definitely love to hear from you. Tauren Shaman or Undead Priest? I really wanted to get the execute on the sweeping strikes. Oh, that was like my whole setup was to get the execute on sweeping strikes, and then she ran off. She's probably gonna get help. Can we get it? Yeah, I think we did manage to get it. I think we squeezed it in there. Oh, disarmed, huh? Okay. We don't have the talent that lets us hold on to our rage when we stance, so we can't as easily switch to defensive and disarm. And out of all that, we've killed one knight. We don't need the lumberjacks. We need medics, hunters, mages, and knights. Obviously at the lumber mill we're going to have a lot of the lumberjacks. I see a knight over here, and she mentioned that the others were going to be down at the Bulwark, which was a little barricade they set up on the road on the way in. They have a couple of half walls erected, and there's a lot of guys stationed around there. But let's take out this lone knight. Just because they've made the mistake of wandering into the woods on their own, too far from camp for anybody to hear the sounds of combat or their screams. I like the chainmail looking helmet they have. That would be something that would be cool to wear. Oh, we got disarmed and then she ran. That was actually really smart. I'm gonna try to make my way through the mountains here and back to the road. Okay, we've got eyes on some guys down here. We have knights, avengers, and more knights. Yeah, we don't need the avengers at all. Hunters, medics, and mages. Let's come back more to the northern side of things. Knight, knight, all knights. Yeah, we clearly didn't need to go to the lumber mill at all. We should have fought all these guys right down here. Let's see if we can circumvent most of them. We might need to take out this one knight. Oh, yeah, we're definitely going to deal with this. And I'm going to remember to hamstring because we really don't want her to pull all of these guys hanging out back here. Now I don't really remember if there were any more to the north. Let's just run up here and take a look. It didn't really do a great job of revealing anything on the map. Yeah, here's some more Avengers. I guess everybody must be further to the south. These are elites, so we're definitely not going that way. Still no map reveal back here. But we know that we're not going to find the medics, the hunters, and the mages back this way. The other thing I was kind of experiencing while tanking Blackrock Depths was that at this level in the content, it probably would really pay off to be tank spec. But obviously if I were to do that, it's really going to slow me down soloing, so... Yeah, it's pretty hard to hold threat, especially if you have level 60 DPSs in the group. It's really difficult to keep threat. That was something that I was certainly struggling with. Okay, knights. Knights, so many knights. Avengers, we still don't need. And a mage over here, okay. I don't think I'm going to get to them this way. Let's go around to the left. You carry the taint of the Scourge. Prepare to enter the Twisting Nether. Yeah, a little bit of a retcon there. As it turns out, only demons enter the Twisting Nether when they die? That's not really a place that undead would go, or humans for that matter. But apparently these guys are using the phrase Twisted Nether to just refer to hell, I guess? Return to hell? Return to the Twisting Nether? A little bit weird when you run into lore like that that's not quite in sync with what it is today. We're really going to have to clear these guys out to get to this mage. And then the problem is I don't know where the hunters or the medics are at. It's actually impressive to me that our unarmed skill is 192, which I'm pretty sure is better than our mace skill. Yeah, maces is 159. That's interesting. Oh, speaking of maces and loot, come back here. Yeah, that got you really far, didn't it? We also got this one-handed mace out of Blackrock Depths. So yeah, mace, ring, and shield. The thing is, our mace skill is really low, and that reminds me, I need to go equip this and swing on people. And it's gonna look weird, yeah, you know, that's what it looks like. Which is weird. But it's 12 stam and 5 agility, 132 top end damage, 37 DPS. I think, you know, the top end damage is better. This only has 6 strength on it. I think getting the stamina as a tank is probably going to be better for us. But you guys can kind of weigh in on this one. I grabbed it because I was pretty sure it was going to be a better tanking weapon than the one we currently had. Yep. Oh, that's not good. Not good, not good. Not good. Well, then again, we might be okay. We got a couple of really big crits there, so... a lot of luck went into that one. Getting disarmed here at the end isn't going to help. Well, we managed to not die, so I'm happy about that. So, okay, we got mages down and knights down. Now we need medics and hunters. Where are we to find medics and hunters? You'd think the hunters would be out in the woods in kind of like the surrounding area. Oh, hi. Oh, hello. There's a camp of medics and hunters. Apparently they keep their medics and hunters in a different location. This is gonna get tricky. This is gonna get very tricky. I wonder if this is the only place where we can get medics and hunters, because this is not gonna be good. Oh man, how are we gonna even get one of these out of here? That's a 2-pull. This is probably a 2-pull. This is a 2-pull. What are we gonna do here? Run around in circles in utter disbelief and despair, I guess. Let's try pulling this one back. Like, way back. Okay, that's probably as far away back as we're gonna get away with. We're gonna save up our rage, then hit sweeping strikes here as we hit 60. There we go. I'm not sure if maybe that opens the door to pull the next guy, and maybe we can kind of slowly work our way towards the other kills we need. Let's see if we can pull just this medic. Okay, it's working so far, as long as nothing unforeseen happens. We need to remember to Mortal Strike the medics. They are definitely going to try to heal themselves at low health. Okay, there we go. The heal was not as effective as it would have been. Yeah, she healed twice. Without Mortal Strike, these would be a real pain. I saw an invoker down there, but I didn't see another healer, or medic rather. I'm sure they all share spawns with each other, so maybe we'll have to clear some out. Well, we got through the hunters, and those are definitely the more difficult ones. Now it's just a matter of finding one more medic. I wonder if maybe they'll have more camps as we go along the mountainside here. I can't believe they'd only have a single camp. It seems a little weird. Yeah, but then I'm not really seeing anything else. Pretty strange. Pretty strange for this to be the only place to find a medic and only one of them to spawn. Maybe we look on the other side of the road. This is the start of the lumber camp, which is basically infested with giant spiders. And we have the lumberjacks out here. We have High Protector Tarson. Okay, we're gonna make a special note. He's directly due south of the icon for the lumber camp. Lumberjacks, knights. Yeah, I'm not seeing any medics over here, or hunters for that matter. Hmm. You'd think they have at least one medic behind the bulwark. What if they get injured back here? What if a wheel shoots off and somebody gets a crushed foot? Who is going to deal with that if not a medic? They do have a solid chest down there, but I don't see as it's worth fighting all these guys to get down to it. The way we were sliding, we were going to pull this guy either way, so I just figured we'd charge into the slide, as it were. That's not good. We really don't want her going that way anymore. And she's probably going to run that way. Unfortunately. Can we pull her up here a little bit? No, not really. Yeah. Okay, we got her. Good. Well, I guess our other option is just to go wait and see if that medic we already killed will respawn for us anytime soon. It's not the most exciting option, but we could also deal with the invoker. Maybe that'll open up another one that could spawn. Yeah, see, look at this. It just spawned another invoker. Unreal. Okay, well, let's pull this invoker, and we're just gonna have to rely on the respawn spitting out a medic. Yeah, we pulled more than the invoker. We're just gonna keep going. We pulled a hunter. Where did we pull a hunter from? Now, is it just me, or did that just respawn, like, right when we pulled that guy? It must have respawned as we ran away. Because, he wasn't here before. And now we kind of have to do the same thing. We have to pull this hunter, we have to kill some of these guys, we have to wait. It's bound to be kind of tedious. That was a big whiff on the Mortal Strike that we waited for Sweeping Strikes to do. Okay, now we should be able to pull one of these guys without pulling anybody else, so let's try that again. And again, we've pulled a hunter. This is getting pretty weird. If we go back and there's a hunter respawned in that spot, then we know we're dealing with a spot that's instantly respawning. Because obviously this is not what should be happening. So let's go have a look. This is kind of what's been happening with like every quest I've tried to do. That's why I haven't been recording as much, because a lot of the quests have either been tedious or frustrating for one reason or another. Yeah, I guess maybe it aggroed one of these? I mean... Okay, anyway, look, we have a medic, so... Let's just consider ourselves lucky. Okay, he didn't come by himself. Ah, this is gonna be rough. Yeah, I don't even know if we can do this, actually. I don't even know if we can do this. Just a lot of magic damage. Okay, we might be okay. We needed to get Mortal Strikes up here, but she didn't heal herself, so... Yeah, we just got really lucky. I'm gonna take it, though. Have to take the good luck that we do get. I feel like we can get back to her this way, can't we? Or was she, like, in a crevice where we had to, like, jump down or something? I don't know, I feel like we could... I feel like we can find her this way. Or not. Not is also a possibility. Let's try this. Hey, we found her. Maybe now she will tell us her big plan.
Need help?
Well done. I'm amazed you dealt with them so quickly. Thank you. I have yet to meet anyone that approves of the Scarlet Crusade and their methods. I believe in the light as much as anyone else in Stormwind, but they've demonstrated that they only want to kill anyone not loyal to their movement, even innocents. My real mission was to weaken the Scarlet Crusade's outlying forces and then infiltrate Hearthglen to gauge their numbers. I'm still in no shape to do it on my own, so perhaps I could ask you to aid me again. From what information I gathered before being discovered, the Crusade has two important members that are the backbone of their forces outside the town. Huntsman Radley and Cavalier Durgan. Kill them, and we're making progress. They should be along the Hearthglen Pass, outside of the town proper. Kill Huntsman Radley and Cavalier Durgan.
See you around.
Is this not an elite quest? Okay, no, it's not. Along the path, but outside of the town proper. Okay, yeah. Well, I think we can... Can we get back to the path from here? Probably not. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. It looks like we're going all the way around the long way. Just a little bit of deja vu for us. Now I wonder... Oh, what is this? I don't remember seeing this before, but here is Lord Tyrion Fordring. So that's actually really cool. Okay, I'm in. You have a bunch of stuff. If you're gonna remain here, I ask only that you earn your keep. We have many nuisances that could use some discipline. 20 Plaguehound runs. Okay, so kill a bunch of... Oh, no! Quest log is full. What do you mean? Oh boy, where are we gonna drop quest from? Let's do this. Defenders of Darrowshire we could pick back up when we're out that way. Fellwood. These as well we could pick back up. Okay. Demon Dogs, check. Bloodton Skies. Woe to those that foolishly wander into the Plaguelands. All manner of foulness inhabit these woods. From the fanatical Scarlet Crusade, who kill any that do not bear the mark of the Crusade, to the murderous Scourge, who only look to bolster their numbers by adding more undead to their ranks. Even the wildlife has been transformed into rapacious, man-eating beasts. I ask that you destroy those that would strike from the skies, the Plague Bats. And carrion grubbage. My food supplies are running low, human. Said no human to any other human ever. I am ashamed to admit that I might not have enough food to share with you. Could you assist an old man with a simple task? Around here, the only manner of beast unaffected by the ravages of the plague are the carrion worms. While rather bland in taste, the meat of the worms can easily be preserved to last for months. I will need several 100 pounds. Okay. Alright, Tyrion. Yeah, we can do some stuff for you, but let's see. Oh. So this all happens in the Eastern Plaguelands. Is Tyrion just gonna chill here? Is this where he hangs out? Staring at this tower of Scarlet Crusade? Or did we catch him at the tail end of some kind of like event? Robert speaks, take two. Did another player do an event here and that's why he's here? Because we were up here and he wasn't. And now we're back and he's here and he's giving us quest for the Eastern Plaguelands. Which we're definitely going to want to do. But it's just a little bit weird to me that he's over here. Now this quest said that these guys were along the path, but we've kind of run the path. We haven't seen them. It didn't mention them being inside a tower, so I'm hoping we can overlook the tower for now. But then, too far ahead, we know that there are elites. So I'm kind of wondering exactly where these guys could be at. They could be off the path a little ways, I guess. In really any direction. I guess this is where Questy would come in handy because, yeah, in a minute here, I'm probably just going to look this up and see if we're even on the right track with their spawn points because I would really like to get this done. So, let me see what I can find here. Okay, so yeah, I'm glad I looked it up because one of these guys is definitely in this tower and the way they wrote the quest, I wouldn't have thought to look here. So, obviously we're going to look here now. But that's kind of the thing, I could have spent 15 minutes exploring all around, and the one guy I probably could have found, but the one in the tower, I'd already kind of precluded the tower as an option because of the way the quest was worded, so... that could have delayed me quite a bit. Even if I had found the one guy who's going to be down here to the south in this little pocket of an area here, which we probably could have guessed. But the tower I would not have. These are dual wielding, so I should probably try to use Thunderclap to slow them down. Getting pretty low on food, but we can still make a few bandages, so we aren't in terrible shape. And we're running now. Didn't want to get that mage. I thought I was going to be able to pull her back in time. And then, of course, getting this additional one was simply a terrible mistake. One that we're likely going to pay for, as they don't really seem to be dropping off of us here. I have another potion that I would really... Okay, I was going to say I don't really want to use it, but I would if I had to. Let's go ahead and get this out to our bar. We don't really have a good spot. Let's put it over here. Okay, so the tower opening is cleared. We're going to have to deal with that mage. Alright, here's Cavalier Dugan. We're going to go now, and we're going to shoot this guy, and we're going to pull back. Because, yeah, if we don't have to clear into the tower, then we won't. Maybe he came out once we killed the ones on the outside. That would be something to know. What spawned this guy to come out? Was it just that we attacked the tower? Either way, it's incredibly good for us. We don't have to fight our way in. And yes, need I point out that Tyrion's gone, so we're going to be turning those quests into him wherever he normally hangs out, which is not up here. I'm guessing it's going to be somewhere in Eastern Plaguelands. Just a guess. We'll take this guy off into the woods to finish him up so we don't pull the attention of this Avenger over here. We definitely don't need the Avengers to assemble. We are good on that. I am going to make these really quick, or at least some of them, because we are going to need them pretty soon. We have 2 pies left. I don't know if we have any other food. Let's have a look. Yeah, sometimes I end up with a bunch of these mushrooms, but it looks like we've been eating through them. Oh, bananas. Okay, we do have some bananas, so we are okay on food. We're actually much better than I thought we were. And yeah, I haven't found any level 55 food yet. I'm kind of convinced that there isn't any. Which is sad, but does seem to be the case. You're a mage. You are a knight. We can probably pull you by yourself. I was gonna hamstring, but we got disarmed. I'm hoping we can get our weapon back here before she runs. There we go. The mage we should be able to charge. I'm only worried about the one Avenger that kind of walked off down there and took a left. Kind of worried about them coming back. Thank God for the bleed. That could have been bad. How are we going to deal with this? We have a mage and a hunter with a pet. That's Huntsman Riley. Yeah, that's a Radley even. That's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a tough one. If we had Retaliate, I'd say we go in, we retaliate, and then we just mow everything down. Without Retaliate, it becomes something else. We have a potion. We don't have the Diamond Flask yet. I would probably at least wait for that. And I'd prioritize my DPS on the Huntsman, so that maybe even if we die, we still complete the objective. As inconvenient as dying would be, they're all human and a beast, so we could try the Intimidating Shout. Oh, hi. Well, yeah, it's good that we take care of this now. This would have been a bad thing to sneak up on us, so... that is for the best. Gives the Diamond Flask a second to cool off here. I think we will try to do this. I'm not incredibly confident without retaliation. But we'll give it a shot. We've got 12 minutes. I mean, I could walk away, make some coffee, and come back. Actually, I think I have a fresh pot of coffee that I haven't partook of yet. Well, let's just give it a shot. Yeah, I'm already regretting it. Yep, I'm already regretting this. Let's abort. Oh, we're not even going to be able to get away. Ah, what a disaster. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to wait. And we're going to wait for retaliation, and we're going to charge the... we're going to charge the mage, I think. We're going to have to charge the mage. The mage does way too much damage to us. That's the problem. It's just an incredible amount of damage. The other problem is, like, we're going to have to post up in a spot here. And then we're going to have to re-clear his buddies when we come back. But yeah, I am going to step away, get some coffee, and come back after Retaliate is up, because I would like to complete this quest and see what comes next. Alright, this is going to be our best shot at it. We're going to go in on the mage first. And we're actually going to wait for Blood Rage to be up. It wasn't pretty, guys, but we did it. Well, definitely not the ideal way to do things. It got the quest done, and we can get this turned in and see what's next. Thank you, you've been more help than I could have hoped for. The air here just seems to suck my will. I feel tired, and I can tell I'm not getting any better the longer I'm here. I'm not really sure how I'm going to infiltrate Hearthglen itself and report on how strong the Scarlet Crusade's presence is. But that's another matter. Before you leave, take this. And Unfinished Business Chain 3? What? Really? You want to know more? But you've already done so much for me. I couldn't possibly ask you to enter Hearthglen itself on my behalf. Are you sure? Hearthglen is much more dangerous than the pass. I cannot provide you any protection or even information about what you might find. Well, if you really are willing to help, then enter the town and find a high place to gain a good view of the town. From there you can gauge their numbers and report them back to me. But be careful. Enter Hearthglen and find a high vantage point from which you can see the town and gauge the Scarlet Crusade's forces, then return.
Have a good one.
Alright guys, we are going to take a closer look at that next time. I have a feeling that it's an elite quest, so Yeah, it is. Now, if I take a look at the people in the zone, yeah, there's a good chance that we might be able to find some folks to do this. So we'll take a look at getting this done next time, guys. Let me know what you think between a undead priest and a Tauren shaman for our Horde SOM healing character. I would really much like to hear from you guys. And as always, thank you so much for spending your time here with me today. I really do appreciate it, and it does mean the world to me. So take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other, and we will see you back in Azeroth somewhere soon. Bye now.